Hello, my name is Felicia Tucker, and I am in the Cultural Diversity class, and the person I chose to interview was a friend who I've known for a while. His name is Brian, and his nationality is Asian. The first question I asked Brian was, what is your definition of culture? His response was, culture is everything that you involve in your life and that can influence you as a person. Basically meaning whatever he was taught growing up is what made him who he is today. The second question I asked him was, how do you define family? His response was, family are the people that you care about and support you and want you to be successful. The third question was, what is considered most disrespectful in your culture? His response was, not acting professional when it is asked of you and being respectful to others. When I asked Brian to kind of elaborate on his response, he did mention that his parents are very strict and they were always like that growing up. So it really shaped him into who he is today. And he also said that his parents are not big on, okay, you did something you weren't supposed to do, we'll let you slide this time, and then the next time it happens you're gonna have a punishment. His parents are the type to say, you did it, you knew you shouldn't have done it, so we're gonna go ahead and give you punishment now. There's always a punishment for something that he does, and that's just how his mom and his dad were raised, so they just continue that with him. The fourth question that I asked was, what can be done about racism and prejudice in your opinion? His response was, a lot has to be done about racism and prejudice in the world. People like to judge and act before understanding or knowing what his or her real story is. I think if we stop looking at the color of your skin, where you are from, how you dress, and how you act, the world would be a better place to live. And when I was talking with Brian about this, I definitely agree with him. I feel like our generation is so quick to judge a book by its cover because you're looking at what this person has on or what they're saying out their mouth. You never really truly understand a person until you sit down and get to know them. So I feel like if judging was not such a big thing in our generation or just as a whole, there wouldn't be so much going on. And I know that we come from slavery, we come from a time already, there was already segregation in the world before we even thought about. So being that that's what was already set, it kind of just passed on, and I think that's a really bad thing. The last question was, do young people today have a sense of culture? Yes, young people definitely have a sense of culture. I think we have more sense than those who became before us, considering technology and how we are raised in current events in the world. And I couldn't agree with him better. Myself, we are in a different generation than our parents or our grandparents, but we're learning a lot more things just because of who we're surrounded by and technology. So those are the questions I asked Brian. I hope you all enjoy, and thank you for watching.